this is the one, I swear. Yo, did my fish just die? Cause I wish I did. What's up, you? Tube. A lot has happened since I filmed my Ghost Pepper Challenge video. If you haven't watched my video, link is in the description below. My dog gave birth, my fish just died. Oh, and I went to the emergency room. Why my brother coughing so damn loud? You about to die now too? So after I filmed my video, everything was perfectly fine, so I decided to go out later that night. I'm assuming you already watched my Ghost Pepper Challenge video, but in that video, I had nothing but bad ideas, and the trend continues. So I have another great idea. Spoiler alert, it's not a great idea. I decided to go out at midnight, an hour away from my house, to the top of a mountain. Anyways, when we got to the top of the mountain, it was roughly 2 in the morning, and at that point, I was dying. Like, I was sweating, and my stomach was killing me, and I've never felt so much pain in my life. So I tell my friend, dude, you gotta take me to the hospital. So he's driving me, and we're halfway to the hospital. Then my senses just like kick in, and they're like, yo, mama didn't raise no bitch. So I'm like, you know what? Pull over, man. Pull over. Not cardigan. Pull over right now. Pull this car over. I was like, take me to the closest 7-Eleven. So here we are at 2:30 in the morning at a random 7-Eleven so I can get Pepto-Bismol. Hello, it's 2 in the morning. I'm dying. So my friend takes me home and I'm just chilling on the toilet for the next couple of hours. I think the real challenge in the Ghost Pepper Challenge was not getting the peppers inside my body, but getting them out. Try to imagine that. Try. Anyways, so now it's like 5:30 in the morning and I'm hurting so bad. So I wake my mom up and I'm like, Mom, please take me to the emergency room. And my mom takes her sweet ass time getting ready. She puts on makeup, she's changing into different outfits, she cooks a 5-course meal. Anyway, so we finally get into the car, and as we were backing out of my garage, there were 2 cars that were really close to us, so my dad had to keep on stepping on the brakes, and I was in the back seat, like laying there dying, having a freaking seizure salad. So I'm like, pull over again, not cardigan, pull over. Please, please, just call 911. I can't take it anymore. So as we're waiting for the ambulance to come, I'm like, yo, this sweater is really expensive. So I muster all of my energy, reminder that I'm dying, and I take my jacket off. Then after I take my jacket off, I'm like, yo, why did I call the ambulance? That shit is expensive, man. I'm poor. Like, if I'm gonna die, let me die with something in my wallet. Let me die with dignity. Man, only in America. You gotta pay to die. So the ambulance gets to my house and they just asked me a few questions. Then they were like, all right, we're gonna take you to the emergency room. Or do you want your parents to take you? I know I was dying and everything, but I said my parents because I don't got that type of money. So we get to the emergency room, and before they actually like put you on one of those beds, they have to ask you a few questions. I get this nurse. Let's just call her Sandra. She looked like a Sandra. Anyway, so Sandra's asking me the basic questions, you know, weight, height. I mean, I know I was dying, but I still lied about my weight and height. So after lying to Sandra about my weight and height, she asked me if I've ever smoked. Now I'm sitting there dying, and my mom is sitting behind me, and I feel like her eyes burning a hole through the back of my head. So I kind of hesitate, and I was like, no. Then Sandra sees me hesitate, and she's like, never smoke. And I was like, no, goddamn Sandra, what you trying to do here? What are you trying to imply, huh? Sandra trying to snitch me out and shit. Anyway, so usually the people who ask you the questions don't escort you to your bed, but Sandra decided to come with me because she was convinced I was pregnant. Sandra, let me tell you a little secret, okay? If I was an olive oil, I would be extra virgin olive oil. Anyways, I finally get into one of the beds, and as she's putting like one of those gowns on me, she's like tying it from the back, and I have a tattoo that's in Arabic on my back, and she was like, I know you're in pain and everything, but I can read Arabic, well, pretty slowly, so maybe we'll just do it later. Girl, honey, Sandra, I'm dying, Sandra. This is not the time. Anyways, now I'm all up on the bed, and my mom is sitting on a chair next to me, playing Candy Crush and taking pictures. Don't worry, Mom, I'm just dying. Anyways, I decided to take advantage of the moment and I was like, Mom, can you please take a picture on my phone for me? So I give her my phone and she needs my passcode to unlock my phone to take the picture. And I know on iPhones you just swipe to the right and the camera's already there, but I was dying, okay? I did not have time to explain to my mom, no mom, just swipe the camera to the right. No, okay? So I give her my passcode. She takes the pictures for me. Then after, I see her still on my phone. I'm sitting there, half dying and half freaking out. Like, did I delete all those nudes yet? Did I save that dick pic from last night? Do I still have that picture of me running down the street with my pants off? That was probably worse than dying. So Sandra comes back in. Frickin' Sandra. She like sticks a needle in my veins so they could like get the IV tube thing going. Then she leaves to go get the injections I needed. I open my eyes and there's blood all over me. My IV tube broke. How does that even happen? So my mom gets a nurse to come in and this dude gets a tissue and he just smears my blood everywhere. Like all over my arm, all over my gown. You're worse than Sandra. Anyway, so Sandra comes back in, she fixes my tube. Then before she injects me, she asks me, are you allergic to anything? Just to make sure. Then I was like, no. So as she's like injecting me with like some drug or something, I was like, wait, I'm allergic to dogs. I don't think that really mattered, but you know, I don't want to lie to Sandra. I was about to give Sandra a damn seizure salad too. So I tried my best to like not scream anymore and not yell, but that didn't really work. I was just in so much pain. Finally got discharged. I went home. I took a huge nap. You thought I was gonna say shit, didn't you? That's another story. Anyways, I just woke up and I feel way better. I'm alive and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment down below. And if you didn't like it, don't leave a comment down below. Don't subscribe, don't thumbs it up. It's a free country. And I wish it wasn't. So I wouldn't be able to do dumb shit like this. Mom, I'm dying and you're gonna lecture me right now? I'm gonna die. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you next time.